All right. Again, for the live stream, my name's Andrew. I'll be your moderator today. So keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them anytime. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and or the NJCL Code of Conduct. And I have a note of clarification to read. The moderating staff would like to give some clarification about pronunciation and spelling on non-language questions. If a student gives a questionable pronunciation, they may be asked to spell as specified in NJCL Certamen Rule 12C. If the spelling offered by the student reasonably captures the correct answer, the moderator may accept it at his or her discretion. Similar, if the student uses the chat to spell a word because of audio difficulties, the moderator may ask the student to pronounce the word if there is a question about acceptable spelling variations. If so, the student will be expected to pronounce the word properly. If the answer is clearly incorrect, when the student first answers, the moderator has the discretion to reject the answer without having to repeat or spell. And I'm going to remind you to wait until recognized to answer a toss-up. And then audience, please hold your clap emojis for 5, 10, 15, and 19. And keep your cameras off until the end of the round when everyone can turn them on for general congratulations and or raising any issues that came up in the round. And of course, players can raise issues just by saying them during the round, and coaches can private message me with any challenges they have. Although I am alone in this Zoom, so I may not see them immediately, and I'm sorry about that. All right, I am pasting the Aurelia passage in the chat. This will give you an idea of how I pronounce Latin, so please follow along. Aurelia, cui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecim ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurrere coepit. Ehu. All right. Don't do consultation. We talked about that yesterday. And don't exclaim about consultation. We're looking for it. And all right, let me check and see if we've got the go ahead. Okay, it looks like we did the pregame fast enough that we are not the last ones done. So does anyone have any questions about anything that I brushed over today because it was a repeat of yesterday, or any questions in general?
I have a question. Do you have to have your webcam on for this round?
So just for the beginning and for score checks. So at this time, if you want to turn them off, I'll just try and remember to ask you to turn them back on at the score checks.
Okay. Can I turn it off?
Yes.
I have a question. How do you pronounce abbreviations?
Abbreviation.
Sorry.
All right. So we pronounce periods on abbreviations, but not capitals. So A period, D period is how I would say AD, both for the year and for any other abbreviations where they're lowercase. Did that answer your question? All right, we got the go ahead. So let's go ahead. This is the 2020 NJCL Certamen Novice Round 2. Everyone here is novice, correct? All right. So I will read one practice question now for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament or in this round. So, sample toss-up. What is the gender of the following Latin nouns? Poeta, krish.
Masculine.
Masculine is correct. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. What declension are all of the nouns found in the toss-up?
First.
Mhm.
First, final answer.
First is correct. Bonus 2, what grammatical gender cannot be found in the first declension?
Neuter. Neuter, final answer.
Neuter is correct. That's no points for Wisconsin on the sample toss-up. And so let's go on to toss-up number 1. David, can you give me a toss-up number 1? Excellent. Toss-up number 1 for all teams. Who finally relented and allowed Odysseus to make a raft? August. Answer, please, August.
Would that be
Adequate.
Poseidon?
Sorry, Poseidon, not correct. Ayushi. Answer, please.
Zeus.
Sorry, Zeus is not correct. I will finish the question for Team Indiana. Who finally relented and allowed Odysseus to make a raft? Jake.
Calypso.
Calypso is correct. Bonus 1 for Indiana. Calypso ultimately relented after Zeus sent what god to order that Odysseus be let go?
Hermes.
Still gonna want you to say final answer if it's your final answer.
Oh, final answer, Hermes.
I know you're alone, but you could be talking to yourself. I just don't want to take anything prematurely. Hermes is correct. Bonus 2. Name Calypso's father, a titan who became the namesake of a mountain range in northwestern Africa.
I don't know, final answer.
All right, I don't know is not correct. The answer is Atlas. So 15 points for Indiana on toss-up number 1. Toss-up number 2 for all teams. Which of the following, if any, is not derived from the same Latin root as the others? Recur, incursion, current, cure. August.
Would that be cure?
Cure is correct. Bonus 1 for California. Give the first and second principal parts of the Latin verb from which we derive cure.
What's the Latin verb that we derive it from?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Could you please repeat the question?
Give the
Curo
verb
curare is
parts of the Latin verb from which we derive cure, and I need your answer.
Curo? It's not, but you can try it.
You're gonna call
Final
it.
answer, Kuro.
rare.
Is that your complete answer?
You have to say the second principal part.
Final answer, curo curare.
Can you spell that second one you said in the chat if you prefer? Now, please. That's correct. Kuro curare.
Oh.
Bonus 2, the derivative of kuro means to cleanse hard by scrubbing.
Would that, do you think it would be like, scourge? No. I know that's cleanse. Maybe. I've never heard that defined. Do you want to put cleanse?
Call adequate.
Final answer, cleanse.
You got to answer before I call time. So you need to start answering after I say, I need your answer.
Oh.
The answer is scour.
Oh, so I was.
So 15 points for California Gold on toss-up number 2. Toss-up 3 for all teams. Make the phrase pulcher lapis genitive singular. Krish.
It would be pulchri lapidus.
Sorry, pulchri lapidus is not correct. Audrey.
Pulchri lapidus.
Pulchri lapidus is correct. Bonus 1 for California Gold. Change the phrase pulchri lapidus to the ablative singular.
So that would be
That would be pulchra is the ablative singular of it would be pulchra. And then it would be pulchra, and then what's lapidus in ablative?
Please.
Oh.
Pulchra lapide.
Can you say your first word again?
That's fine.
Can you say the first word again?
Pulchra.
Pulchra lapide is not correct. It's pulchro lapide.
Wait, I typed it though.
Oh, is that what you said? Okay.
Well, I think 2 people were saying it, but I said final answer.
Okay. And you said pulchro. It sounded like pulchro both times, or really the second time. But you said pulchro.
Yeah, I said pulchro, and I think August said pulchra.
Okay. Yeah, it was your answer I was listening to because you were the first one to talk after I said time.
I heard Audrey say final answer too.
So that is correct. Bonus 2. Change the phrase pulchro lapide to the plural.
So that would be pulchris.
What? Pulchris, yeah, and then lapidus.
Lapidibus.
Garum. Maybe.
Answer, please.
Oh yeah,
Final answer, pulchris lapidibus.
Pulchris lapidibus is correct. That's 20 points for California Gold on top of number. Toss-up 4 for all teams. Physicians often use Latin abbreviations when writing prescriptions for medication. Anton.
RX.
I'm sorry, RX is not correct. I will start over for the other two teams. Physicians often use Latin abbreviations when writing prescriptions for medication. When should you take a medication that the doctor has instructed to be taken? P period C. Krish.
After food, after a meal.
After food is correct. Or after a meal, I could have taken also. Bonus one for, bonus one for Wisconsin. When should you take a medication that has been prescribed P period, R period, N period, which stands for pro re nata?
As needed.
Yeah, as needed, final answer.
As needed is correct. Bonus two. Prior to a surgical procedure requiring general anesthesia, your instructions will probably be to go N period, P period, O period for 12 hours before your procedure. What should you be doing?
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have like anything through your mouth,
Yeah, nothing to
like
remember.
no
You're not-
liquid or no food.
Yeah. You're not supposed to eat or drink anything, like through your mouth. Final answer.
That's correct. No eating or drinking. And literally it's nil per os, nothing through the mouth. So that is 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up number 4. Toss-up 5 for all teams. Responde aut Anglice aut Latine. Quis erat frater quem necavit Romulus? Krish.
Ramos.
Ramos is correct. I could have also taken Remus, which would be the English version. Bonus 1. Responde Latine. Post quem hostilios rexit.
It would be Numa.
Numa.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Numa.
Well,
I'm sorry. That's not correct.
she was having some like feedback, so I don't think she like cut off when she was answering. So
Yeah, that's why I asked her to repeat it. And
yeah, I know, but like the second time too, she had to mute because like I don't know if you were watching it, but
I was watching, and she said,
oh,
no.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so because we were asking for Responde Latine, we needed an answer that was in the correct grammatical case, which in this case would be numam pompilium, or just numam would have been fine, but it needed to be accusative. Bonus 2. Responde Latine. In quo monte erat oppidum Romuli.
Palatine. So
Palatino. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, Palatino.
Yeah. Palatino. Final answer.
Palatino is correct. So that is 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 5. And after 5, let's check the score.
Alrighty. After 5 questions, we have Indiana with 15 points, Wisconsin with 35 points, and California Gold with 35 points.
All right. Can I have all the players turn on their cameras real quick? I'm supposed to check. Hi, everybody. Okay. You can turn them off if you want. Toss-up number 6 for all teams. Translate the participle in the following sentence. Video discipulam laborantem dili. Krish.
Working.
Working is correct. Video discipulam laborantem diligenter was the full sentence. And the answer is working. Bonus 1. Translate the participle in this sentence. Canis a puero amatus in via dormiebat.
Having been loved.
Yeah, that works.
Having been loved. Final answer.
Having been loved is correct. And bonus 2. What English name derives from the future passive participle of amo and literally
Amanda.
she must be loved?
Amanda. Final answer.
Amanda is correct. That's 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up number 6. Toss-up 7 for all teams. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quod vestimentum gerebant omnes cives? Audrey.
Tunic.
Tunic is correct. Quod vestimentum gerebant omnes cives et servi Romani. And it's the tunic or tunicas or tunicum, if you wanted to answer in Latin. Bonus 1 for California Gold. Responde Latine. Quod vestimentum supra caput et numeros a feminis Romani gerebatur.
I think it's the Paula, right?
Yeah,
But we
I
need
think
to
it's
answer.
I think it's Paula. Should we do that as our answer?
Yeah, but we need to put it in the Latin. So, Paulam.
Oh yeah. Final answer, Paulam.
No, sorry, we needed the nominative because it's the subject gerebatur. Pala or palai. Bonus 2. What type of clothing was subligaculum?
I think it's underwear, right?
Yeah, underwear.
Yeah, okay.
Final answer, underwear.
Underwear is correct. That's 15 points for California Gold on toss-up number 7. Toss-up 8 for all teams. What brother of Linus and son of Calliope was so concerned? Ayushi.
Orpheus.
Orpheus is correct. Was so concerned that his wife was not following him that he looked behind himself, causing her to fade back into the underworld. It's Orpheus. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Before going to the underworld, Orpheus participated in the Argonautic voyage, drowning out what creature's songs with his lyre?
The Sirens. Pretty sure.
The Sirens. Final answer.
The Sirens are correct. Bonus 2. Eurydice was killed when she stepped on a snake while trying to escape what shepherd?
Aristias.
Defer to Ayushi.
Aristias. Final answer.
Aristias is correct. That's 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up number 8. Toss-up 9 for all teams. What modern city, located just north of Senonian territory during Caesar's Gallic campaigns, was known as Lutetia? Krish.
Paris.
Paris is correct. Was known as Lutetia in ancient times and is today the capital of France. It's Paris. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. The ancient Sequana gives its name to what modern river that runs through Paris?
The sign. I
The
don't know if that's how you pronounce it though.
Yeah, I do.
the Saturn. Final answer.
The Seine is correct. Bonus 2. What city in southern France did the Romans know as Lugdunum?
Lion.
Uh,
Leon.
Leon, final answer.
Leon is correct. That's 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up number 9. Toss-up 10 for all teams. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage. I will read twice, then responde latine to the questions which follow. Post ludos tres sorores ad tabernam redire volebant. Diu equum Aureliae quae rebant, neque eum invenire poterant. Tandem eum post cauponam invenerunt, lente mala edentem. And I'm repeating. Post ludos tres sorores ad tabernam redire volebant. Diu equum Aureliae quae rebant, neque eum invenire poterant. Tandem eum post cauponam invenerunt, lente mala edentem. And the question, quid sorores facere volebat? Anvisha.
Redire ad tabernam.
Redire ad tabernam is correct. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Quam difficultatem sorores habemunt?
They weren't able to find Aurelia. Oh no, sorry. They weren't able to find Aurelia's horse.
Okay, so non poterant invenire equum.
I need your answer.
Okay, non poterant invenire equum Aureliae. Final answer.
That's correct. Non poterant invenire equum Aureliae. Bonus 2. Quid faciebat equus ubi puellae eum invenerunt?
Slowly eating an apple.
Yeah.
So we could say lente mala edentem. You could say exactly what's in the passage.
No, because wouldn't it be edens?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Lente mala edens. Final answer.
I'm sorry, I can't take that. So we could only take a participle if you put it in a new full sense. What we're looking for was edebat or edebat mala. Or invenerunt edentem mala would have been okay, but we needed a verb to answer faciebat, not a participle. So that is 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 10. And after 10, let's check the score.
Alrighty, so after 10 questions, we have Indiana with 15 points, Wisconsin with 110 points, and California Gold with 50 points.
And let's have everyone turn on their cameras real quick. Hi, everybody. Okay, you can turn them off if you want. All right. Toss up 11 for all teams. Who, like his brother Chrysaor, emerged from this Ayushi?
Pegasus.
Pegasus is correct. Emerged from the severed neck of Medusa, after which he flew off since he was a winged horse. It's Pegasus. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Who was the father of Pegasus and Chrysaor?
Poseidon.
Poseidon, final answer.
Poseidon is correct. And bonus 2. Chrysaor's name indicates that he had a sword made of what metal?
Oh, I think it was it a silk? Anybody know what that is in Latin?
Pretty sure it's not Latin,
Close enough. Okay.
but I might be wrong.
Silver.
Answer, please.
Silver, final answer.
No, I'm sorry, it's gold.
Oh.
So that is 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 11. Toss-up number 12 for all teams. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Luna stellisque visis, quo tempore diei est. Allison.
At night.
Yes, at night is correct. Yes, you can answer in English, and that's correct. So, bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Ubi pendent luna et sol et omnes nimbi.
In the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can answer in English if that works.
In the sky, final answer.
In the sky is correct. And bonus 2. Responde aut numeris Romanis aut Latine. Quote dies in anno sunt.
Well, let's do it in Latin. I'm pretty sure it's tres centi sextaginta et quinque.
I need your answer.
They should defer to Chris.
Defer to Chris.
Tres centi sextaginta et quinque.
Can you say your first word again or put it in the chat?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
No, sorry. Trey Kenty without the S.
Okay.
300. Otherwise, you're exactly right. We could have also taken Trey Kenty Sexaginta at sex since it is a leap year. 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up number 12. Toss-up 13 for all teams. What son of Athamas and Nephili was saved? Ayushi.
Phrixus.
Phrixus is correct. Was saved from being sacrificed when he was borne away by a golden fleeced ram. It's Phrixus, bonus 1. Phrixus's ram carried him safely to the land of Colchis, but he lost what sister of his along the way when she fell into the sea?
Heli.
Defer to Ayushi.
Heli, final answer.
Hele is correct. And bonus 2. The land of Colchis was located at the eastern end of what modern body of water?
Oh, I think it's called, well, Heli fell into the water, so maybe Heli's Pond, because she fell into the water there and they renamed it Heli's Pond.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's the modern name.
Hellespondus, I feel like that was a ancient name, but just go for that.
Do you want to defer to me or?
I'm going to call adequate.
Heli's.
Okay.
Final answer.
I'm sorry. I did call time. If it's any consolation, Hellespont is not the answer. It's the Black Sea, which the Hellespont is an entrance, or
Oh, okay.
exactly the entrance into, but the Black Sea is the answer. 15 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 13. Toss-up 14 for any team. Make the phrase longum flumen comparative. Krish.
Longior a flumen.
I'm sorry, longiore flumen is not correct. Audrey.
Longior fluminor.
Sorry, longior fluminor is not correct. I will finish the question for Indiana. Make the phrase longum flumen comparative so that it means longer river. Make the phrase longum flumen comparative so that it means longer river. I have now read it twice. I'm going to call adequate time. So flumen is neuter, so we need the neuter form of longior, which is longius. Longius flumen is the answer there. So no points on toss-up 14, toss-up 15 for all teams. According to its derivation, linguistics is the study of what? Audrey.
The tongue. Or language.
The tongue is correct, yes. Bonus 1 for California Gold. According to its derivation, a lavatory is a place for what?
Washing.
Yeah. Washing.
Washing.
Final answer, washing.
Washing is correct. Bonus 2. According to its derivation, can you guys mute just while I'm reading so that we don't have this echo? All right. According to its derivation, a humanitarian organization is one that cares for whom?
For human?
For
For
humans.
men, maybe?
So, no, human sounds. Oh, it would be human.
Okay.
Final answer, human.
Humans is correct, or human. Right. That's what you said. Either would be fine. 20 points for California Gold on toss-up 15, and let's have everyone turn their cameras on for the score check.
Alrighty, so after 15 questions, we have Indiana with 15 points, Wisconsin with 155 points, and California Gold with 70 points.
All right. Toss-up 16 for all teams. Give a Latin synonym of video. Krish.
Specto.
Specto is correct. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Give a Latin synonym of ingains.
Magnus works, yeah.
Magnus, final answer.
Magnus is correct. And bonus 2. Give a Latin synonym of appellare.
Nomine.
That's not a verb.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Isn't appellare also like a call? So you used to like woka.
Yeah, you can say woka. That's easier. Yeah.
Woko, final answer.
Woko is correct. That is 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 16. Toss-up 17 for all teams. What member of the Markian Games, after being exiled for tyrannical conduct and opposition to the distribution of August? You're muted, August.
Would that be, would,
I need your
never mind, don't know.
Okay, I'll start over for the other two teams. What member of the Markian Games, after being exiled for tyrannical conduct and opposition to the distribution of grain in 491 BC, joined the Volscians, whose city of Krish?
Coriolanus.
Coriolanus is correct. Bonuses 1 and 2 for Wisconsin. For 5 points each, give the names of the 2 women who convinced Coriolanus to take his Volscian army and depart from the walls of Rome.
It's
Vittoria and Volumnia, yeah.
Oh, y'all know that.
Vittoria and Volumnia. My answer.
Vittoria and Volumnia are correct. That's 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 17. Toss-up 18 for all teams. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Multa templa a rege aedificata sunt. Translate, Anvesha.
Many temples were built by the emperor.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. August.
Many temples are kingly buildings.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I will repeat for Indiana. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Multa templa a rege aedificata sunt. I've now read it twice. I'm going to call adequate time. Okay, so Wisconsin's answer was very close, but you translated Rex as emperor rather than king. Many temples were built by the king. And just to be extra safe, I'm going to do a quick check on Rex to see if it can mean emperor, since I wouldn't want you to go away without points you deserve. Okay, I don't have it. Just to be safe, I'm going to give you the bony. So I'm not going to award any points, but just so that we don't have to come back and give extra bony later, if it turns out emperor was okay. So for Wisconsin, bonus 1. Translate this sentence into English. Post hunc regem rexerunt quinque alii reges. And I think I phrased it poorly. Post hunc regem rexerunt quinque alii reges.
After this king ruled, 5 others ruled, or 5 others will rule.
Yeah, it's will.
Answer, please.
After this king has ruled, 5 others will rule.
No, I'm sorry. Oh. No. I see what you did there. But since regem is accusative, I can't take that interpretation. So what we wanted is 5 other kings will rule after this king, or after this king, 5 other kings will rule. All right, sorry, 5 other kings rule. The verb goes with the ali reges and not with hunc regem. Bonus 2. Translate this sentence into English. Rex septimus a populo Romano expulsus est.
The 7th king was expelled by the Roman people.
The 7th king was expelled by the Roman people. Final answer.
The 7th king was expelled by the Roman people. That's correct. So I'm not going to award any points right now. But if it turns out we can take Emperor for Rex, then it would be another 15 points to Wisconsin. So, toss-up number 19 for all teams. What emperor stirred up bad public sentiment by his affair with the Judean princess Berenike, but was Anton?
Vespasian?
Sorry, Vespasian is not correct. What emperor stirred up bad public sentiment by his affair with the Judean princess Berenike, but was still Rome's sweetheart when he died young in 80? Krish.
Titus?
Titus is correct. When he died young in 81 AD after he completed the Colosseum. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. Name a city that was destroyed by volcanic eruption during the reign of Titus.
Stabby eye.
Pompey.
Pompeii. Final answer.
Pompeii is correct. I could have also taken Stabia or Herculaneum or Atlantis. Bonus 2. What brother of Titus succeeded him and dedicated an ark on the forum in his honor?
Domitian.
Domitian. Final answer.
Domitian is correct. That's 20 points for Wisconsin on toss-up 19. And let's all turn on our cameras for the score check before the final toss-up.
Alrighty, so after 19 questions, we have Indiana with 15 points, Wisconsin with 215 points, and California Gold with 70 points.
All right, toss-up 20. All teams are eligible. What mythological couple is described in the following quotation from Book 1 of Ovid's Metamorphoses? Since the sea had covered all things, here he landed, carried with his wife. Audrey. Answer, please, Audrey.
Amphitrite and Poseidon.
Sorry, Amphitrite and Poseidon are not correct. Ayushi.
Ceyx and Alcyone.
Sorry, Ceyx and Alcyone are not correct. I will complete the question for Indiana. Nope, I've got a buzz from Jake.
Dido and Aeneas.
Sorry, Dido and Aeneas are not correct. Since the sea had covered all things, here he landed, carried with his wife by a small raft. They supplicate the Charician nymphs, the spirits of the mountain, and fate-speaking Themis. This is Deucalion and Pyrrha. The hint being that the sea had covered all things. It was after the flood. So, no points on toss-up 20. Let me remind you that there is another round 3, starting tomorrow at the same time. So looking forward to seeing y'all back for that. I want to thank the players for a good round and our audience members for joining us today. And I also want to give a big thanks to our behind the scenes staff and convention organizers. They're doing great as far as I can see. And audience, if you want to unmute yourselves and turn on your cameras or turn on your cameras, now is a fine time.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, it looks like I'm late for another round, so have a
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.